right, welcome in. Episode 1 of Valguero getting started right now. We went ahead and spawned in on this, the number 1 spawn. So we're going to go and get started. It's pretty self-explanatory what we're going to be doing today. Oh, little lag spike. We're going to be getting all of our basic stuff set up. Look for a starting location for a base spot. Maybe get some baby dinos, just kind of the basic stuff. I mean, you guys know punching trees, getting rocks, all that good stuff. We are playing, this is on single player. We're just going to do a Let's Play series. We're going to try to get through this. Just see how far we can get on Valguero. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it on ASE, so this will be a new thing. This is also a new series, probably one of the first series I've done in years for YouTube for just recording. You guys do know I do live stream quite a bit, which, you know, you can find me live streaming almost daily on Twitch and YouTube. But with Valguero being the newest map right now, we're doing some challenge series on Twitch. We're doing like a raft-only series on Ragnarok and no Ingram on Extinction and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, there's a hobbit hole right here. We already spawned next to it. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I knew this was on Valguero, but I did not know it was right here. Can you get in here? No? I could have swore you'd go inside of the thing. Well, either way, I think this is we're gonna just make this a starting base spot. I think I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so all right. So let's go ahead and get started. Whoa! Ark always does that for some reason. Always lags the first time I pull it up. Okay, so we are playing on single player, so I've got some of the stats boosted a little bit, like the weight. I have a couple of mods active, like imprinting potions, so we can get a full imprint on babies. Just some other things that just make the wonkiness of single player a little bit easier, so it's not all crazy. Now, I've been watching a lot of other Ark content creators on their Valguero journey. Like Flinger Foo's probably one of the person I'm kind of gave me the, I guess, inspiration to start recording, because I've always liked his content, and he does everything kind of like the way I would say I would do, like as far as like live streaming and chopping it down to YouTube content, and like, I don't know, I really like his style of content, so that's what we're gonna do. But we're just gonna get rolling. We're gonna see what we can get here. We're gonna obviously edit these episodes down, so there's gonna be times where there's gonna be downtime, and we're gonna, you know, chop that out. Let's get some Ingrams going right now. We need all the basic stuff. We'll just start getting the thatch stuff unlocked. I am very excited about this. We just hit 1,000 subscribers here recently, back in the middle of October for last month. So, and this will be the first YouTube series that I've actually spent time recording, editing, and focusing on. So pretty excited about it. And Lost Colony comes out next month, so there's a ton of art content on the way. A lot of it we're going to be live streaming, so you can. I'll have the links in the description. You can find our Twitch, our YouTube, all that stuff. Our link tree. We have a Discord server we'd love to have you guys a part of. Our community hangs out there every day. Alright, so let's go ahead and craft us up some clothes so we can quit being a naked beach bob out here. Just putting some points in weight right now. I was thinking originally I was going to make our starter base over there at that little castle, but I like this little hobbit hole over here. I could have swore they made it where you could get inside of them on ASA, but I mean, I guess I could be wrong. We're going to get our stamina up a little bit. And I'm also starting to test my hand in some of the Ark mods as well. We're on our raft-only playthrough. We've got a bunch of mods that are kind of pirate-related, just because it just fits the theme so perfectly for what we're doing. All right, don't hit the stego. All right, and I will say that I have very minimum experience recording and editing, so there might this whole series might be a little trial and error, but I think as long as we're getting stuff out, we'll be good. And there's an Anki already here. What level are you? 55. That's not great, but I'm just kind of exploring a little bit around this area, see what we can find. Like I said, I spent some time on Valguero on ASE, but it wasn't very long. Maybe like 30, 40 hours. Not a whole lot of time, so go ahead and make us a campfire. And I am very excited about the Lost Colony stuff. I wasn't at first, but now I'm kind of getting into it. Go ahead and get our pestle and mortar and all that unlocked. We're gonna need hide here in a second somewhere. Maybe we can find some dodos on the beach. And we're gonna check that castle out. Probably not this episode, but here pretty soon we're gonna load up some dinos and we're gonna get over there. I'm not seeing anything that we can really. If we had some bolas, we could take out these parasaur, but that's okay. Let's we'll do this. We'll work on making a chest. We'll just keep harvesting some flint right here just to stock up on that. Worst comes to worst, we can make that into spark powder and all kinds of stuff, so. Alright, just chopping away at some stones. And I've also made a conscious decision. I used to turn the fog and clouds off for just to be able to see better, especially underwater, but I'm making a conscious decision to make things more cinematic and make them... I mean, I've got Ark turned up as high as I can for my current computer, so we're running it, I think, as best quality as we can. Alright, what are we at level-wise? I just love that freaking hobbit hole. I could have swore you could go into it. But we'll probably spend the first day around here gathering all of the starting materials. Hold on, I'm going to try something. I don't even think. Can we... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, here we go. This is one you can go into. Yeah. Here we go. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah. Yep. That is so freaking perfect. Literally, we're going to be... Yep, we're living in a hobbit hole. We'll have to put, like, a door up here and, like, some walls or something, but... That's easy peasy right there. Man. And I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. If you guys ever watch the live streams or follow the channels, you guys know I'm a gigantic nerd for Lord of the Rings. Alright, let's see. Let's get this level. Can I get... I need a storage chest. I'm going to make 2 of them right now. Well, actually, no, you know what? We'll throw this campfire outside, too. That way we kind of... If it's nighttime, we can kind of have a little bit of light. I'm so glad that I found this hobbit hole. That's so freaking awesome. We'll be definitely making the second screenshot for it's going to be us standing in front of the hobbit hole for sure. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's start dumping our resources in here. Well, we got a nice little start going on right now. Oh, I can't place the campfire right here? Here, we'll do it right there. Oh. Need some water. Man, I really feel like the notifications for being low on water and low on food have kind of taken a step back. There's so many times where I'm dehydrated and I'm like hungry and thirsty and I'm not even paying attention to it like I should because it's not as like jarring. And all right, we need to find us some dodos. We need some hide really bad. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go down this beach right here. And I'm not sure how we're going to edit or jump cut stuff just yet. Obviously we're going to do that because like Ark's a super grindy game. But with this being the first episode, I'm trying to do a lot of talking. I've got a script kind of put out in front of me, which is like starting base, starting gear, first tames, maybe get some baby dinos. Oh, and we got a little bridge right here. Man. Yeah, this place is nice. It's like nothing but herbivores, too. Here, I guess let's make some spears. We really need some dodos or something. Something we don't have to run around and chase. I can get a little bit of hide at first, and then we can just make some bolas, and we'll take out some parasaurs and stuff like that. Make it a little bit easier. But we just got to get all this stuff going. I'm very, very excited about this series. We tried to do a Let's Play series for Ark Ascended when the game first came out 2 years ago. And I just did not have my... my PC just wasn't set up for recording, you know, very good. And we had a lot of drop frames. The quality wasn't there. I was trying to have somebody help me edit it too, and that just complicated things even more. So we're just going to go through the growing pains, and we're going to rock all this way by ourselves. Hopefully we'll pick up some people along the way. I want to find a thumbnail person. I can make decent thumbnails, but I do think going forward for other future series, I would like to find somebody to help me make thumbnails. Really, really high quality ones, so... Alright, that's enough of that. The thumbnail, I can make some decent thumbnails in Ark Ascended just because of the photo mode, which is another thing I absolutely love about ASA. Alright, so since this is taking so long, maybe I need to jump cut till we get to some dodos. I'm looking for some hide right now, and I just don't see anybody. I'll make 8 spears. We're down to eating berries. We are definitely on day 1, that's for sure. I'll be doing this very much. We are a growing boy. We need protein. We need cooked meat, cooked steaks. I don't want no berries, no vegetables or fruits. We need some meat. Pause. Some cooked meat. Alright, I might have to just chase a parasaur down because I don't see any dodos around here or anything else that's going to make this easy. So, that's a cool looking spot. See, this is why I don't ever get stuff accomplished on live stream. I'm so distracted. We're recording. We have a set plan, certain time. We got to stay on path here, or stay on task. And bro, we are so far away from our little starter base right now. There's a ton of Ankies over here, though. It's kind of crazy. What are you, level 90? Trike, Fioma. Freaking train it on. Ooh, oh, okay. Well, we've done... That's nice, and I found a little bit of metal. So we're going to be having metal tools going by no time, probably next episode. Well, that's if I can ever get hide going. I say this, but I'm about to just... This is getting kind of annoying. Just gonna have to name this episode The Search for Hide. I mean, good God, I've never in my life started an Ark playthrough and had to look this hard for dodos or lystris or something. So, I don't think I've found dodos because I cannot find them anywhere on this map. I actually also died because I got stuck in a spot that I couldn't get out of. But there's a terror bird attacking a stego right here. And I'm pretty sure that stego... Oh, well, not if he's running. If the stego can beat the terror bird, this could be our first little bit of hide. I have been all up and down this beach for the past, like, 15 minutes, and I have not been able to find anything. Except for, like, parasaurs and Fiomas. I don't have the stamina to, like, chase those down and try to take them out with a stone spear. Come on, stego. Yes, sir, baby. Oh, my gosh. Oh, we just got a ton of hide right there, too. I mean, couldn't have been... All right, let's get back to the base. Goodness. Gosh, that took forever. Maybe I can show you guys the spot that I got stuck in, too. I was, like, jumping over a river, and there's, like, a little hole. There was, like, a trike and a parasaur and some other stuff stuck into it. But so far, this has been a terrible starting location. And I... Like... Just to get that first batch of hide. Oh my goodness, bro. I mean, like there was like some baby Ankies and baby trikes, but I mean, I guess we could have took out that Fioma right there. I've just never in my life struggled so hard to get hide before, and I had no clue that Valguero does not hardly have any dodos on it. So that's been a learning experience. It's about to be nighttime, so we're gonna head back to our little starter hut. I'm gonna try to put down some standing torches and get some storage boxes, and now that we actually got some hide, we can make some bolas and we can get some more hide from parasaurs and stuff. But my goodness, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was actually getting frustrated. I've never in my life, had it that hard to get some hide before starting out. There's normally dodos and lystros and, all kinds of stuff around that you can just take out, but when you only got 120 stamina and a stone spear, it's not a lot you can do. Yeah, it's this. Okay, right over here. Yep, right here. You can, maybe if there's not dinosaurs in there, but I got stuck in that hole and I could not get out a second ago. Alright, I don't think this is the one we picked originally either, but I think I like this one better. Let's do this. Went ahead and made some torches. This will help our gunpowder production early on too, but if we're going to stay in here, we are going to need a little bit of lighting. Alright, let's unlock the bola. For sure. Arrows. Next level, we'll unlock a bow, and then we'll be fine. Once we get the bow and arrow, we're good. But trying to run around with a stone spear and just... That's just crazy work. Man, getting some nice levels right there. Oh, we need to cook some food too. That's what we need. Get a campfire. We'll get a couple of storage boxes. I'm going to craft 6 bolas. That's going to probably take all of our hide, but we're going to use those bolas to get us more hide. Yeah, and actually this is the real hobbit hole. Has the tree over the top. This looks like actual bag end, which I think is what they're trying to model it after. Alright, we'll just place a fire. Just place it right there for now. Alright, we'll get some wood structures unlocked. I'm going to see if we can put a wall and a door on here. Oh, no! Okay, we're good. I'll just swim down this way. I don't want to get stuck in this freaking river again. I can't believe that happened to me. And man, it is getting so dark I can't see nothing. I might try to get a couple of forges down, like a smithy down for the first day. I think that'd be pretty... I'd be pretty content with that. What sucks is we have that... There's some boxes full of resources back at that other hobbit hole we were at earlier. I might grab that stuff tomorrow, but I'm not going to sweat it too much right now. Trying to get our stamina up right now since we're on foot for... We'll probably be on foot for a little bit. Alright, wooden doors. Which actually, can I craft some of those right now? Give me... Oh, just one foundation. Alright. And another thing, too, we're going to do... So, as this series goes on, I want you guys to comment down in the descriptions, too, like what you guys want to see in every episode. Like, oh, I want you to tame a trike. I want you to go do this. I enjoyed this part. Just the more comments we can get, the more engagement. Obviously, we can get this pushed out to more people. But I'm really going to try to put out at least one episode a week, maybe two, depending on if I can edit them fast enough. And I got to figure out, you know, my whole flow of things when it comes to that. We got what? Make a couple of wood foundations. I can't see nothing right now. I mean, I feel like we got a pretty good start. We wasted half our day looking for hide, because that was just kind of stupid, but other than that, I feel like we're doing pretty good. And we don't even have to build a lot of dinos probably won't fit in here, but oh shit, we can probably just... I wonder... Okay, it does let me put it over there. Nice, nice. Alright, so let's make... I might actually be able to put a door on this thing. We'll have to put torches all down through here, though, because you can't see nothing. Ah, that looks... Well, actually, no, it won't look too bad, because then we'll do boom, and then we'll do... doorway, wooden wall, then we'll put one above. Oh, yeah. There we go. And I don't think you can see it sticking out of the top anywhere. Oh my goodness, look at that. We are styling and profiling right now. Alright, now we just need to... We'll put one down here at the end of this. We're going to need way more torches. I mean, this is a gigantic area. I don't know if it's tall enough to fit an indie forge, but I mean, this is a pretty big spot. It's going to be a pain in the butt trying to light it all, but... Alright, this is redeeming ourselves for the hide debacle. It's taking us forever to find some hide, but now we got this cool little starter base. Alright, we'll put some storage down. Actually, hold on. Do I have enough hide to make a... Nope. We need some stone. I will say, you know, because if you guys know me, I do like Minecraft a lot, and we've done a lot of Minecraft content the past like 6 months. I do wish Ark kind of had a feature to sleep the night away, especially on single player. Man, I would do that just for the lighting, honestly. And I know you can like admin spawn and can change the you can change the day and night cycle through photo mode too, which I really appreciate. But I just, we don't want to speed too much stuff up right now. Alright, let's get some stone for our pestle and mortar. Can I even harvest this? What level have we gotten to? 13? That's not bad for our first little episode. We're not looking too bad at all right now. I was hoping we might get some tames done today, like maybe some babies, but we spent so long looking for a hide. I mean, I ran all the way up to that section. I ran all the way back over there past her, and like nothing. Luckily, I found that terror bird fighting that stego. That's when I'm gonna edit out all that running, and we're gonna slap that back in there. Alright, we'll get our full set of cloth armor. But we've got bolas now, so... I'm sorry, Fioma. Uh-oh. Don't hit the stego. I'm sorry, little one. We just need the hide. I'm so sorry. Watch out, baby stego. Don't walk over here. All right, there we go. Little 200 hide. All right, we need to put... Can I make... Those thatch and wood. I need to make some standing torches on the outside so we can see. And I hate to knock the trees down around the base. Let me see if I can go over here a little bit further away. I don't like taking out the foliage around like where your actual base is. Little building trick right there. Oh, hold on. Don't I have the bow unlocked? There we go. Now we talking. I think we'll get the base set up right here. We'll get it lit up with some torches. We'll get some more resources put down. I don't think we'll get to a forge and smithy today just because I don't think we're going to have enough time. But I feel like that's a pretty good start. If I wouldn't have wasted so much time on hide, we could have gotten a little bit more stuff done. Watch out. But at least now we're way more equipped for exploring, so I'm going to put some standing torches out here. Can I place them on the... Oh, I can. We need to make spark powder, a ton of spark powder. It just burns so much longer than those torches do. There we we go. We got some cooked meat. Ooh, we got a full set of cloth armor. We got some pestle and mortars now. I'm going to place these just right here. Once we get our crafting situation, or like a crafting room, we'll put them downstairs, but at least for right now we can make some spark powder. I don't think I have any spoiled meat. Fiber and wood. So actually, I need some wood so we can make a bow. I need some wood so we can make a bow. Try to carry 2 bows on me. I normally have one with stone arrows and one with trank arrows, so let me see if I can make another one. I think we need some more fiber. So next episode, we'll probably get into some taming. And a little bit of exploration. I'm trying to think. I don't even know what I want our first tame to be. I normally don't really plan that out. I kind of just... become opportunistic. Opportunistic? I can't even talk. I tend to just go for things that are easy to get early on, rather it be a baby or a raptor or something. I also like to keep 2 bows on me just in case one breaks while I'm in the middle of something, because that does tend to happen quite a bit. We are level 16. Oh! Might have to do that. Just for exploration. That might be the plan for next stream. Might just make a raft. That way we can get around a little bit. Just to see what we can find. I do like how these doors fit freaking perfectly in here, though. That is so nice. We got a little bit of spark powder. Let me see if I can try to get some electricity down here. Lights and a generator would work perfect down here, though. Just put some Omni lights everywhere. We can also hang some lights, too. Those, like, oil hanging lights from Bob's Tall Tales. They would work pretty good down here. Alright, so we got our whole little base lit up. I don't think I have... Yeah, we need to get a bunch of wood, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright. We're just going to go gather some wood. That way we can, Oh, you scared the crap out of me. Whew. Yeah, we'll stock up on some wood. That way next stream we can go ahead and make a raft starting out. And then we will do some exploration, see what we can find. Maybe get some basic starter tames. How far are we away from... Okay, 20, so we need about 4 more levels before we get a forge. Because there is a ton of metal in this little starting area that we can use to get our beginning tools. What do you need? Flint. Ton of river rocks too. So I mean, we're gonna have a bunch of little bits of metal just starting out anyway. Got 40 arrows. We need to make some narcotics too for some taming. All in all, I think we're pretty good. I don't think we've had any drop frames for the recording either, so I think recordings should work out pretty good. We're actually going live after this. After I'm done recording, I'm going to... we're getting back on our Ragnarok raft-only playthrough. Not even sure what all we're going to do on there today, but it's been... the series has been doing pretty good. People have liked it on YouTube and Twitch. It's kind of getting us ready for our charity streams we have coming up next month. I'm going to try to start them at the end of this month, at the very end. So you guys need to be on the lookout for that. I do charity events for St. Jude Children's Hospital during Christmas, and I also do a toy drive for the local orphanage here where I live in my hometown. So I've been doing it for live streaming for years, so I'm kind of super excited to implement it into YouTube this year and see how people help support it, because it goes to a great cause. It goes directly to some kids that need it. So, anyways, we're talking about random stuff. Oh, repair our torch. Looks like we're finally about to make it through a day. Looks like the day cycle is almost over with. Which is pretty good. We've got about an hour of recording. I need to cut out about probably 20 minutes of it. If I can make the episodes about 30, 40 minutes, I think that'll be good. That's probably a little bit longer than YouTube would like, but me personally, I like longer episodes for content. Like when I'm watching Neebs Gaming, the only thing I don't like about their content is that it ends too quick. Just such amazing stuff. Alright. We're going to drop a little bit of this wood. Alright, we'll get this back to the house. Having all those torches going too will help us with charcoal, which will help us with gunpowder. So it all adds up in the long run. I think that's probably the best thing about Ark is no matter what you're doing, something is working towards your end goal. Which I feel pretty good today. We got all of our starting gear. I wanted to have a forge and smithy down in this first episode, but we spent so long. I literally spent 20 minutes, I think, just running around looking for a freaking hide. We even died once off camera just because of this getting stuck in this spot. I jumped around, too, for like 5 minutes. Could not get out, so I was like, whatever. I just attacked the trike and let him take me out. And I bet you some people have done some really, really cool things with these little hobbit holes. I'm not a builder. I'm trying to get better at building, especially in our raft-only series. We're building like a harbor right now, and it's like one of the biggest builds I've ever done. But I bet you there's some cool stuff on here. Bam! Alright, we'll go ahead and make the raft. That'll probably give us a level or two as well. We'll craft some big storage chests also. Yep. See how many levels. 2 levels off that. I'm going to put it in Fortitude for right now just because Fortitude always helps. Oh, we're level 19. We might actually get to a forge. we're so close. Here, we gotta be able to craft something. Yeah, there we go. These 3 bolts. Surely that'll get us there. Bam! There we go. Level 20. First episode. We got refining forge. Smithy. Metal pickaxe, metal hatchet. Alright, so we just need... Oh, we just need fiber? That's all we need? Oh my goodness, and the sun's coming up. Oh, what a beautiful way to kind of cap off this episode. Alright, that's 1 forge. We don't have enough stone to make another one. So we'll just... throw that in there, throw that in. Oh, yep. Boom. I got 50 metal in here. That'll be 25 ingots. What do we need for a smithy? Wood and metal. So let me go grab some more. All right, let's get some wood, some stone. So, man, we are perfect. We'll actually have metal tools and weapons and all that stuff going on next stream. I'll probably go ahead and equip us with that before we start exploring on the raft. Dang, I don't want to chop. I hate to chop down these giant trees. They look so nice, especially with all this fog. But we need some wood. I need to make a sickle too, because fiber is always a pain early on until you're able to get a sickle or a dino that can harvest it. It's kind of annoying. It's not hard to get, it's just time consuming. And another thing we're trying to look at too, I'm looking into joining a community server. I've hosted my own community servers over the years, and we've done I don't know how many different maps before, but I'm kind of at the point where I want to do community stuff with people, but I don't want to have the responsibility of running the server and keeping up with all the ins and outs, especially when I'm at work or doing things. So that's another thing that we're looking into. That's going to be more live stream content. I think my YouTube stuff's going to be just me on my own for my own pacing and only for my own sanity too, I guess. All right, I think we should just need hide and metal, which we got that back at the base. I'm really excited to get back on our raft only series today on live stream. Well, I'm ready to live stream. I love hanging out with you guys and live streaming, but we're doing some building on there, and what we've gotten built so far is pretty nice. All right, bam, smithy being made. All right, we'll place the smithy down. just kind of placing everything in here for right now. We'll eventually move everything probably downstairs. Missing metals. Alright, no more stone tools for us, baby. Metal tools all the way. That's freaking awesome. I feel good about that. I'm gonna place some storage right here. Man, this is a nice little start so far. I've had better starts as far as dinos go, but not having to build a base or worry about, like, that's so nice. And I love base building, but I don't think it's the best content for the first episode of a Let's Play series. I don't think people want to sit there and watch you just whittle away a building, especially without being able to speed it up. If you could speed it up, if I had like a third or a second camera somewhere where I could record it from a third party, that would be cool. That's something I'm trying to work towards, honestly. I guess if I had maybe a video editor that could work with me. All right, we got a metal pick, a metal hatchet. I'll drop that stone stuff. So we are looking good. Oh, not only that, hold on. Let's go ahead and put this out too. Do we have it on us? And we're going to put this raft out. I wonder what that is across the way from us, that purple stuff. I wonder if that's the aberration entrance. It probably is. Man, can I, like, clear this? I wish I could clear this out. Can I? No. That's okay. I have to build, like, a little pier out here or something. Dang, river rock. All right. Boom. Looky there. All right. I do think this is a pretty good spot for us to call it for the first episode. It's about to be daytime for the second day, which we're going to use that time to go exploring on the raft probably. Actually, I'll probably go over here and load down the raft with some metal and bring it back over here too. I always try to write scripts and plans for the episodes beforehand just because I'm so ADD. And with Ark, you can get on here and just, God, if you don't have like a detailed plan, you can lose so much time. Which I'm going to grab one of these. And we'll stick that on the raft. Because there's a bunch of metal right over there. We'll just go over there. We'll have to do it on foot for right now, but if we can get us a ton of metal and get us some crossbows, some pikes, even like a set of flak armor early, we are solid, bro. We are solid. All right. I do think on that note, though, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. We've got a lot of stuff accomplished. We got our starting base. We got some starting gear. We got hide. We've got resources. We've got a smithy. We've got a raft going on over here. So we got quite a bit of stuff going on. So I think all in all, successful day one on Valguero. If you guys did enjoy the content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We just hit 1,000 subscribers here recently on YouTube. So if you want to help me become a full-time content creator, help support me and my family, all that stuff helps out dramatically. I think that's it on this episode. I love you guys. I will see you next episode. That's a wrap, everybody. Later.